Hey guys, and welcome back to more live fire grilling with LCLY. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Today we're going to be grilling shish kebabs as well as a variety of vegetables. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I think I said a couple weeks ago that I'd tell you a story about the first tree that I cut. So I think it was 20 or 25 years ago. It was my very first job, probably about 8 miles from my house here. And I had no clue what I was doing. No clue at all. I cut most of the limbs off the tree. I climbed it and limbed it, and I had to just safely get it on the ground and then clean up the mess. When I started, I didn't start as a logging company. I started as a tree service company, and around 2008 we had to make the decision of what we were going to do, if we were going to stay with tree service or logging. I had started logging prior to that, and because I was getting older, I had just decided I was going to do what I wanted instead of maybe even what made sense at the time. So by 2008 I had gotten pretty good at cutting residential trees and climbing them, and I had a JLG pull behind aerial lift. It was an awesome machine, great for backyard service work and stuff. Anyhow, I cut this tree, and I really had no clue what I was doing. It was my first tree ever, and I was bottom cutting it, even though I had climbed and limbed it. And the tree sat back on my chainsaw bar, and at that point the tree went like this, and there was no way at all to get it to go in the direction I wanted it to go. So I had to get another chainsaw and cut the tree, and at that point it went down across another yard, snapped the top out of a tree, and hit a high voltage power line. It didn't do any damage to the line, nor to me, but that is the story of my first tree. Now, why would I tell you that story today? Because sometimes being a father requires a lot of ongoing effort, and there's a lot of successes and a lot of failures. And probably the greatest thing about that tree that I cut was it was on the way to my other house, where we used to live, the house where the flood happened. Every day I had to drive past that tree stump. I could see the stump, and I could see the blue spruce that I snapped the top out of, and it was a very humble reminder of humble beginnings, of being aggressive and wanting to do this work and not really knowing, not giving up, not quitting, and really learning on the fly and on the go. So it went 180 degrees the wrong way, and like I said, it was probably the best thing that ever happened, because every day I saw that tree stump at that point and was reminded of what little I knew and how much I had to learn. And it's one of the things that's always kept me really intrigued about this industry, because the way that I look at harvest now is every tree that I cut, every tree, and I tell this to everybody that I train or teach, every tree is an opportunity to learn something new. Every stump shows how well you cut it, and is a telltale reminder of how well you did. And you're constantly critiquing yourself, and I'm always trying to, at this point, make the perfect cut, and all the time remaining humble and trying to understand the skill that I have acquired. So it's a lot like being a father. You get it right, You get it wrong, you reevaluate, and you just keep moving forward. Hey, just want to say a quick thanks to our parent company Ironwood, and to Lone Star Grills, and to Kaz Gear for making this whole thing come together. Kaz Gear provides us with our fire starter. They manufacture it and do the printing for us. Again, it's a really great product, and Chris from Lone Star Grills has participated with us here in making this possible. And I wanted to show you just a little bit about this grill because I just love it so much. We have a off the grill area where we can make our coals, and this is an option with the Lone Star Grill. It's not necessary, but it really makes things easy. And you're able to have your fire going in there, as I do now, and you just scoop in and you have your hot coals, and you can move them to your cook side, and that makes it very easy. You can always keep your coals going and prepared. Another option on this grill is the fold down door. I highly recommend because it allows you to put your coals in without raising your grate. So again, just thank you to Kaz Gear and to Ironwood and to Lone Star for making this happen, because we've been having a lot of fun with it. And I also want to say, I think I'm just going to get a few clips. Grandpa, he is doing a couple chickens on a rotisserie on his grill, and when they come off, they are always so incredibly good. So I don't know if that's part of our dinner tonight or if it's just the shish kebabs, but certainly looking forward to it. And here I have one of my Father's Day gifts. I don't smoke too many cigars, but the kids got me one of my favorites. I know I'm gonna get asked what kind of cigar it is on the comments. It's a Drew Estate. I don't know exactly how to say the name of it. It's T-A-B-A-K. I love them. I like them a little too much, so I have to limit it to maybe one a month over the summer months, especially when I'm barbecuing. Tabac, maybe. Anyhow, if you have a good humidor and you have a good place to get cigars, I highly recommend them.
All right, it's time to bring the shish kebabs and stuffed peppers out to the boss. And looks like his grill is pretty much ready to go. All right, here they are.
Yeah. What do we have? Ooh. Look at those shish kebabs. Beautiful steak and our peppers. Look at that. This is something we do almost every week. I have a hard time getting away from them. We also have potatoes that we're doing on the grill today. And I'll tell you that the way that we do the potatoes is that we pre-cook them, and then we bring them out and we just char them on the grill so they get the char marks and they get the wood flavor. Just again, I always use the word kick. It just pushes it into that next level of food enjoyment. So I'm gonna get these on. They take a while, and then I'll move them off over to the side. But we want to get those char marks on them, and we want to keep the peppers crunchy. It is the key to having good stuffed peppers. And then the shish kebabs will only take 5 or 6 minutes, so we'll put them on last. At about the same time we bring the potatoes out. The potatoes only take about 5 or 6 minutes. And the kids got me a really cool gift for the potatoes, and I think we might throw some broccoli on too, just to get a little flavor going. We are ready to get the shish kebabs on. Get those down. Oh, listen to that sizzle. I don't know how you guys watch these videos without being able to be here to enjoy with us. Gonna get that lowered down to the heat. And we also have our potatoes, which they only take about 5 minutes on the heat to get done. And we also have some broccoli, and this again was a nice Father's Day gift from Emerald. I greatly appreciate it, and that will be a great way to get the broccoli, get a little flavor on it with the wood. Okay, we are ready to eat. So excited. Our shish kebabs are perfect. Brought the meat up to 145 degrees, the beef. The potatoes need just another couple minutes. We have our broccoli over here on the fireside, just getting a little heat and a little char. These are actually ready to go. Remember, we pre-cook them, so we're just getting a little bit of smoke flavor on there and a little bit of charring, and we'll be ready to eat.
That's it for today's video, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, we'll see you back here next time.